Hello? It is I. The... I'm excited. I haven't, I haven't streamed, drawing yet, except for, like, the one time that I drew, a collab with Murray. That was a lot of fun. But now I draw by myself. And I draw myself. Sort of. I was originally going to work on Murray's VTube model, but sent the current design off to her. I just want, checking just to make sure everything looks fine before I start cutting it, because that's shit difficult. And then it's not difficult, but it's time consuming. It's an awful lot. You kind of want your shit settled before you actually start that. That being said, working on my own model, I did not get everything settled down before I decided to cut it. But we don't have to worry about that. This is my model, and I can be as painful as possible with working on it. I have no one to fault but myself. But anyways, yeah, so working on mine instead, because there are some little tweaks that still need to be done. I thought that doing a stream of doing small tweaks for like 20, 30, 40 minutes and then being like, well, that's it, would have been kind of boring. So here we are. I will, however, you will get, ye special viewers will get sneak peek. That said, the art. And I'll have music playing down there, so yeah, and it's my music. I'm the streamer. I get to pick the music. But first, was I ready for the shark sneak peek? Wabam. Look at how cute she is. Hello. Yes, the moth boy is going to be performing surgery. I'm Jericho right now, so that's like, he's a nurse. That's like what I do. I'm showing off the short real quick though. Yeah, cute she is. So yeah, the reasons aren't much. There'll just be little things here and there. But yeah, that is she. But for real, the actual moth. I enjoy how he looks. Short cute, isn't she? Hi, Dr. Mario. Hi, Doc. I'm doing alright. I hope you're doing fine. I decided to sit in while I draw and continue to make a fool of myself at the fact that I don't know how to draw. I'm gonna start my music real quick, so I'm sorry if it's loud. You gonna stay long? Oh no, that's totally fair. Yeah, no. Chillin' is absolutely understandable and fair. Yeah. I don't think the music should be too loud, but y'all better tell me. I'm very glad you decided to say what's up to the homie. I'm very glad that I'm homie also. They made me happy. I'm homie. I wonder... Yeah. Yes. But yeah. Doc, do you like the moth so far? Look at he. I haven't added any shading to it, which is kind of a flaw on me making it. In the original drawing. Keep you as background noise? That's fair. I hope you enjoy my weird ass music that's also gonna be in the background. And again, I hope it's not too loud. I can't actually tell how loud it is, so you have to tell me. But yeah, as of yet, I've only done ears, face, and head right now. I have the antenna drawn, but they're not separated at all. You cannot hear music. That's silly, because it's playing. I'll turn it up just a little bit louder. It looks like a Danganronpa portrait. I ain't never seen or played Danganronpa, so I wouldn't know. It's very silly. Now you do. That's good. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. And I added a neat little plugin, so it should say, right... Yeah, music. Hello? Wait. It now should say... This isn't working very right. How are you not? Whatever. It should say down there what song it is. It's a visual novel? I see, I see. Yeah, I don't know nothing about Danganronpa other than that, like, murder. And there's, like, a new Danganronpa game, or maybe it's a remake that was announced, for, like, something about Steam earlier this year. And I remember because I was watching Porcelain Maid, and it was... He saw it was it's the white-haired bitch. I don't know his name. But he saw him and he just he was just like, I'm not in high school anymore. I'm not in high school anymore or something like that. Alternate timeline of Danganronpa 2. I see. You think I should play it? Maybe. Like I said, I don't really know much about it. Whole series. I'll have to look into it. Do you play, Danganronpa, Doc? Ace Attorney, but actual murders. Ace Attorney has actual moedois. They happen all the time. Like Mia Fey. I see. What am I working on? That's right. I'm drawing. Yeah, so if you don't know anything about making VTuber models, this amount of layers it's actually pretty common, but not in the way that I'm doing it. Because I'm just not merging everything right now. I don't want to. Talk about Mia Fey. Well, I'm talking about Mia Fey. Oh, that's right. Why are you... Oh, that's right. This one, actually. I didn't... Oh, you can see his eyes underneath. Eyes. I don't know why I decided to add in his extra eyes if you're not going to be able to see it, but I thought it was fun. And you know what? Like I said, it's my own pain. I can take them out if I don't want them. Thank you. And that you think it's pretty. And then make it a core IP. I thought Ace Attorney was a core IP. It's like Ace Attorney made by an insane person? You saying Ace Attorney isn't made by an insane person? Where did my art go? Oh, I had to cut the whole hair. When we wanna shine. That is true. Yeah, that was kind of the thought. It's just like, I could also at some point add in like a toggle where he with the hair like slicked back and then you could see it. But yeah. To make an actual VTuber model. Hey, you know. If it helps. Do as you do. So yeah. I have absolutely no clue what I'm really doing for this model, to be perfectly honest. What I should actually do, now that I'm thinking about it, what I should do for real, and not be dumb about it. Where is... Are you part of the model? You're not. Good. Is actually make a very rough light and shadow like you're supposed to when you're doing art. Bald toggle. I can make a bald toggle. I was contemplating it, but then I was like, should I truly? Would it be? I played much Ace Attorney past the first case. Ace Attorney's good. I also haven't played it, but I have, like, the whole collection. I don't really... I'm going to just do our funny hair thing real quick. Don't worry that it's green. Yeah, addition helps, maybe. Depending. Krita, thank you. I'm drawing this on my old ass laptop, so sometimes it bugs out and it doesn't register my fingers. So that sucks, but you know, whatever. What are you gonna do about it? What was I doing? I'm doing this. Funny, making sure highlights work. It's nightmare, I can't control myself. The dark inside. No, changes and I have become. I'm realizing I should have. I probably should have symmetried this, but I didn't think about it. Don't worry about it. I am a professional, don't you know? You should have seen me during Big Run. Doc, you were there. You can vouch for me how I was during Big Run. You're bumming off your friend's Steam library? I see. Alright. It was nice seeing you, Doc. I hope you have a nice time chilling and enjoy your winter Christmas break. You can vouch. You did carry. Of course. And this is where I no longer use my... use the symmetry I just turned on, but we don't have to worry about that. Actually, this still works. Somebody help me through this nightmare. I can't control myself. Somebody wake me from this nightmare. I have to consciously try my best to not sing at the absolute top of my lungs. So, have fun with that. It should be fine, though. And then I think... and I wanted, like, a little highlight. What am I doing? Mood. Yeah. It's just so easy to get carried away when you're drawing too. I did already add like a shadow for his face, so that should be fine. So, I already added the shadow for his ear, so I'm not gonna worry about that, really. The question is, do his antennae glow? Because they're technically little wings. Yeah, I usually would do a Pomodoro timer, but I'm only drawing for a couple hours, because I got Pathfinder today. I got Ben's Pathfinder today. Bebis there in chat. So I won't be drawing for an awful lot of time, and I was like, you know what, it's whatever. If I just want to do it, then I should probably just go ahead. By the hand, and I'll show you a world that you can understand. It's filled with hurt and happiness. Yeah, it's chill. You can yap. I don't mind it. In fact, I encourage it. I encourage yapping. Go right ahead. Without love, pain can't get enough pain. Like you're rough, 'cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Can't get enough. Work. Not gonna get better than misery. When the lights go out, you'll understand. Without love, pain can't get enough. I am curious about what you're yapping about now. So. You fell back into Pokemon cards? Like, physical or just... Because I remember you're playing, Pokemon Masters. So do you mean, like, physical or the, that, like, card game, that app game that they came out with a little while ago? Then I'm here to save you. I'm always here for you. Ah, I see, both of them. Damn. Both of them? Pain, can't get enough pain. Like a rough, 'cause I'd rather feel pain than nothing at all. Can't get enough. But yeah. You fell back into Pokemon cards? So I'm guessing you're gonna tell me about some good ones that you've gotten recently? Or the strife of gambling? I don't know. Either way, I guess. TCGP new set with my fave line in it. Slosis, do some, oh yeah. Full set in English and Renuculus. Woe be me, you gamble. That's so true, but it's okay. I do too. I have the funny cookie game and also the funny Arknights game. Hold on. Oh, there it goes. I thought that it died. Every time we lie awake. I don't care about being whatever. Every roommate kept awake. Yeah. Oh, wow. That sounds fun. That's like advanced level gotcha gambling. You know? Like, huh. But that's also really interesting. So do you mean like only physical, or in the games can you get the same card in different languages? full English and Korean. A friend is about to trade me Spanish. Ooh, fun. That is the neat part. Only digital. That makes sense. You don't have to pay for shipping. I was like, that would honestly suck if you had to do shipping. Every time we lie awake. I think that's more or less good. I don't like this blue, though. And the highlights are a bit too strong, but that's whatever. I'll deal with it later. Hey! That looks a little nicer. Yeah, I like that. So then, what is that? Directly up there. Yeah, and that's a bit softer. I really was starting to build a Celosis line collection. A special binder just for it. Oh, I totally understand. I would absolutely have like a dedicated binder to like all my favorites too. Japanese cards are cheap. I wouldn't have expected them to be cheap, to be honest. I don't know why. I just would not have. Okay. Now we can actually get back to this fucking thing. Hate you. Hate. I hate you. Love me. And that actually is fine with that one. I love you. Humps do I? Because I don't really want to do actual like addition and multiply. It's a little difficult to not. I think that works. That's so bright. That's almost like I can't even tell. Yeah, this one worked. The shuffle is liking 3 Days Grace right now. Did it unshuffle itself? It did. I love when it does that. But I like Riot, so I'm gonna let it play. Forbidden Jello. Yeah. Trainer full arts. And those are just the trainer cards, aren't they? Also, I just had an idea of just like making like a flat hole. You know what I mean? For the shading, and then it just like whoosh whoosh whoosh. I think you get the vibe. I think you know what I mean. I don't have to explain myself. You get it. Yeah. Yeah. So dirty, so fucked up. If you feel so walked on, so painful, so pissed off, you're not the only one refusing to bow down. You're not the only one. There you go. Full are the same. You just switch terms. Trainer cards have both versions. The normal one, like common Poke cards, and IR I'm not sure what you mean by IRs. I do not know like shit about the trading cards, the Pokemon trading cards, to be honest. Like, that works. New set releases in Japan tomorrow. Ooh, fun and exciting. Karasuba Caribou one. Oh. Caribou. The ZY, not ZY, ZA Short King that I say we love, but I didn't play the game. Actually, it would make a bit more sense. How much can you put under your skin? How much can you... Illustration rare, I see. A full artwork. I know what you mean. I just didn't know that that's what they were called, and that, like, was their little shortened. Corbu? Oh, I'm sorry. To be honest, I forget that ZA takes place in France. Or, like, is inspired by France. So, my bad. If I had remembered, maybe I would have remembered. Not a chance in hell, heard you sing, but it ain't too well. Heart melts, yeah, you meant so well, but your song's no good around here. I'm forgetting what I'm doing here. Under my skin. They got Clement. They got who? Who do they get? Brand new beginning. Of getting under my skin and my family as a way of getting under my skin and my family at a castle way back when. I would have lived there if they had more male children. How'd you like this? Hold on. Fill my heart with music. Oh no, not a chance in hell. I've heard you sing, but it ain't too well. Oh, the nerd guy from XY. I also never played XY. So... Lumio City Gym Leader. I don't know where Lumio City is. Oh wait, Lumio City is ZA. Listen. I'm borderline lost after Black and White. Like, I stopped paying attention after Black and White until Gen 8s and 9, and even then it was like oh, this is probably okay, and then they just weren't okay. And then I was like, you know what? I think I'm done. I'm done giving Pokemon chances, to be honest. Conditions are making me grin. You know it fills my heart with music. Oh no, not a chance in hell. I've heard you sing, but it ain't too well. Heart melts, yeah, you meant so well. Songs no good round here. Nah, that's fair. Like, it's okay to, like, still like Pokemon. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying that I personally am just so kind of done with it. You know what I mean? It's just like, I feel like it's squandering everything that it could be. However that means. I don't know. Mayhaps it means nothing. Mayhaps I am nothing. Show it on Discord. Oh, let me look. Oh, that little goober. Now I remember. Isn't by the morning sun. But tonight can't open my eyes. Surrounded by precious things. Story happy ending is just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. Plus one nerdy ass characters adding to the kin list. Of course, of course. There's always gotta be at least one nerd on the kin list, you know? Because to be honest, if you're making a kin list, you're a bit of a nerd. Like, that's just how, you know, that's just how that works, I think. Like, non-derogatory, of course. But where would we be without our nerds? So we now on tour from Pokemon. Listen, it's a big series. It's a big influential series. So like, I don't blame you for it. Fire glow, Wench's eyes, they not shine. Surrounded by precious things. Heart turns into stone, hardly the stuff of bedtime story. Happy ending is just a snapshot in time. Life is a journey, not a destination. The Pokemon brainworms clashing with the N-Star brainworms. It's a war. The war type shit. Does that look good? I guess you can't really notice then. Maybe? There you go. It doesn't look that bad so far. Not really this part I don't enjoy, but what are you gonna do? What you're gonna do is called fix it. Not a destination, enjoy the ride with ups and downs. Ups and Downs is such a good song. I think I went too hard on that. Satisfying. Thank you. It's I'd say it's Rosy Maple Moth, but it's not. It's Fluttershy. Yes. Whoa. My Little Pony be a Pawnee. No, that's still the wrong color. I thought I'd... Oh, it's just because it's clashing. Ooh. Brain's a match. I promise to move it all without a scratch. Can you? Thank you. Why are you... What is causing that, then? Or is it... Actually, no. I think it's literally just because of all of that. I've messed myself up. Now, don't you fret. Have a spot for all my guests on the mantle of the bouquets. I can always make some space. I don't know how to fix this little bit now. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, wait. I know why it won't fix itself. It's because I still had the lock layer on, so it doesn't change what's not there. I'm so... Bio, did you know that I am, like, extravagantly smart? I am one of the most big-brained people to exist on the planet, actually. Not a lot of people know that, but it's true. Yes, now, don't you have a spot for all of my guests on the mantle or the bouquets? I could always make some space. She's got to wither away as soon as for the rest shall forever be preserved. I know. So do. Disassemble and put on display. I should probably clean it up before I continue, but I don't want to. So I'm not going to. It's on hold, then again is scared to join my esteemed menagerie. Just go on journey into the unknown, spend your last nights alone, death will lash out. Just a second, I have to check on something. Keyboard, yes. My keyboard. Then drew my hips, and then drew my thighs. At first I was worried if the keyboard is, like, annoying, but I think it should be okay. Hopefully it's not, like, louder when I put it up. Basically because of, how small of a space I have on my desk. When I use my laptop, to draw, I have to put my keyboard, like, on the stand of my monitor, and so I get worried that it's louder, because it feels like it's louder. But it can also, like, be a little off-center, so sometimes it bumps. So I know that what I hear for my microphone is generally louder than it is on stream, because there's a bunch of times where I'm chilling and I'm like, God, everything sounds so loud. I sound so loud, and then I look and I'm like, how am I too loud, chat? And then I have one person in chat and they're just like, no, you're quiet as fuck. Turn up your volume. That's so true. I do hear you destroy your keyboard. But, like, I don't mind the sound of keyboard. So, I don't really, I don't really bother people about it, because I'm chill with it. Got what it takes to convince everyone. I wish I could lend you my shoes, lend you my life, and lend you my truth. Sometimes the truth is just my point of view, not what is real and not what is true. Who lives unaware, who doesn't get bothered by all that's unfair. Oh, yippee! I did see that. I saw that you, I saw a couple of your, hey, what is this? Of your, what's it say? Right, a couple of your notifications. I think you had already finished streaming by the time I woke up, though, so I'm sorry that I missed those. I'm trying to wake up earlier in the day, so hopefully I'll be able to catch your streams more often. Music and such, unlucky me, who aware of the pain, all 'cause I happen to have some brain. Yeah, time zones, it sucks. Because, you know, my friend Murray, who I drawing the short for, she's in Portugal, so it's, I have the time zone problem with her too, where we'd be like, oh yeah, we're gonna collab Minecraft, when is that gonna start? And she's like, oh, you know, regular 6 p.m. Lisbon time, and I'm like, 10 in the morning, time to wake up at 8. It's so much fun. Yippee, I love time zones. Hey. Bye. Lesbian time. I mean, it's not entirely incorrect. She is a lesbian. At least, as far as I know. I think she is. I know. She's not here yet, though. Which makes me sad, but you know. She's tired. See, you'll understand, Bio. She had to do what we in the industry called, going outside, so. You can imagine. Exactly. Oh, I know. I have to get a job soon and I'm not excited for it. Not at all. I don't want to go. Ugh. But I have to. It sucks. Ugh. Oh, Simple and Clean. Simple and Clean is so funny. Every time it starts, because, you know, you just hear that heartbeat, and every single goddamn time, the first thought that pops in my head is, goddamn, my heart is beating fast. Studies plus work on weekends? Oh god, that sounds disgusting. Yeah, I could never. Hey. Thank you. Oh my god. my pen battery might be dying. Come on, man. You said that you were dying 3 times. Actually, way more than 3 times. Free money for merch. That's so true. You get money for merch. I don't. I just have to suffer. You are not the only person who's made that joke. Yes, it's VTuber surgery. The moth boy is going under the knife. As stated before, I am Jericho currently, so it is my job to be a nurse. Pen is always plugged in. My pen doesn't plug in. It's just battery powered. And it's powered by the worst type of battery. Quadruple A. I didn't even know they got down to 4 A's before I got this fucking pen. Smile to me, inside, 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 inside. Don't get me wrong, I love you, but does that mean I have to meet your father? When we are older, you'll understand what I meant when I said no. I don't think life is quite that simple. You don't hear me say, oh baby, don't go simple and clean is the way that you make. Yeah, there is! Quadruple, and I have to fucking use it. So it's horrible. You can imagine. The second this thing dies, and if I have no extras, I'm basically fucked. But my dad got me, some rechargeable ones. And that's fine at first. But then, like, at the same time, I'm sitting here and I'm just like, but wait. It, like, slowly, what it started doing is that, what the fuck are the words? It wouldn't keep its charge as long. Is there a quintuple? I have no clue. I have yet to see a quintuple, but... Because I imagine if I looked up quintuple, it would show up when I looked up quadruple. But I haven't seen it, so... I would have no fucking clue. Way that you're making me feel tonight, it's hard to let it go. Whatever lies beyond this morning is a little later on. Regardless of warnings, the future doesn't scare me at all. I think this is the main, correct? Oh baby, don't go. Wait, I can't tell if it's underneath. It is, okay. It's hard to let it go. Yeah, I know. Which sucks. So it's like, it's neat that I have, that now I've got 2 of them, and they're basically forever here. But like, now what happens is that I'll get to a point where, because I joked that what's gonna happen is I'm gonna pop in the freshly charged one, and then I'm gonna start drawing literally one single stroke, and it's gonna go pen battery low, and I have to swap it out with the next one. But I think what it is just that it doesn't charge all of the way when you plug it in. So what I've started doing is when I see the light is blue, I just like slip it back in a little bit more, so that hopefully it actually charges. And it seems to work, because usually when I do that, then the light turns red and it stays red. So it's like, okay, I think now it's actually properly charging, question mark. Sobbing. What are you sobbing about? What did I do? I think. That's fine. I think it works. I haven't listened to the song in a little while. I forgot it starts like this. That's okay. Mostly good, except for that part. Go to every pod, down by the comment, and tiny, tiny words I was sure to announce. No way to relate to this. This is true. You don't. If I had to imagine, what would be the closest? Guilty pleasure artist? I can understand that. He would be mine too. I would have added quite a few more of his other songs if it weren't for the fact that I thought, you know, maybe I should just, maybe I shouldn't. At least just this once. The first time, maybe. That doesn't work, does it? I don't know how you do this. How do you do this when you, like, actually make models? I don't think... Tell them it's their fault. I'll probably figure out, like, another way to do that. The little darker ring on the top around the part. I'll figure it out someday. What am I doing? Sometimes this is so silly. Sometimes I feel like Kinger. Why the hell am I just sitting here drawing and then I do one thing and I just go, what's going on? What am I doing? And I look better when it's darker. Oh, that's it. That's what I was gonna do. I wanted... No, it was this one. Yes. Please, please be alone and call me. Please give me your voice. Oh, oh, oh. Onegai, hitori yoshimi. That's it then. Wakaru. For once, his hair actually looks like it's coming along. Just watching productivity is gone. I'm sorry. Either buy or e-buy. I mean, I wouldn't take notes from me. I barely know what I'm doing to begin with. And like, I barely know how to shade. Like, especially hair. I'm so bad at shading hair. There you go. And again, I'll worry about doing actual, everything later. I don't want to right now. Now this is the part that I'm most confused about, is how the hell do I do the back of the head? You see, no one knows this, but I just made a silly secret reference to Faust Guilty Gear. Something just broken away I've never seen or even considered before. It won't stop my day, but wow. What the fuck do you mean something broke? Was it your heart? Is it your skull? I hope not your skull. Or any other bone. You should get it checked out and probably should stop if it was a bone. How do I do the back of the head? I think the U. Then I'll just, yes. Would affect my day. I mean, you're right, but at the same time, I know how your work is. We already listened to Pain. YouTube music. Stop it. Hello? On my own? This works. Top of one of my stake extensions that's welded on somehow broke off, and I don't know how the loader managed it. I don't know what a steak... Did you have it with butter? Was it juicy? I mean, I don't know what a steak extension is in this context. But, like, yeah, welding isn't, like, indestructible. It can still break. It just means that, like, the better, it tends to not. I'm glad you like my joke bio. Let's get along. Alright, alright. Pick me up at 8. I'm a minute late. 'Cause I don't like to wait long. Kind and ain't afraid to cry or treat his mama right. That's right, that's what I like. Steak says gamble steak. I think you are getting too lost in the sauce. Bio, please. Please spend money responsibly. It's just that means this goofball not only knocked the extension down, but then also slammed the logs on top and broke it. Interesting. I guess they just got bad aim? I don't know. Like... You spend responsibly. Good. But continue to spend responsibly. Listen, Bio. I am the older of the two, which means you have to respect your elders and listen to me. And I say, don't gamble all your money away. Please be good. At least the bolt pin was there, so I just had to unjam it from the bunk and lift it like normal. Yeah. If you say that helped, I'm very glad that it helped. Show me what you got. Maybe just like a little bit from the bottom, but not a whole lot. Oh, I wish I could synthesize a picture-perfect guy. Oh, I. I'll accept Mom for the purposes of the joke, but I suppose Dad would fit more, but... You know, I don't know. I never really thought about it. Kind and ain't afraid to cry or treat his mama right. That's right, like. How do I think I just gotta. You know what? Fuck you. I'm using my nice fancy schmancy this brush. Using what? Using an actual painting brush on the predominantly painting? Painting? What are you talking about? Painting? In this economy? Who do you think you are? Oh, I didn't need to do that. It's at the top of the head. Top of the head! That was also Sneaky Faust Guilty Gear reference. This is fine. This is fine, I suppose. So let me ask, would you like that? Would you like that? Then I don't mind if you say this love is the last time. But now I'll ask, would you like that? Do you like that? Something's getting in the way. Something's just about to break. I will try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So, the hope is that this whole back part where this purple is shouldn't technically be seen during rigging, but just in case, I still want it to look nice. Shove that one you did of my Pokestone and Jane's to my friend. Treasured piece. I'm so glad that you like it. And you know, I am pretty proud of it. I don't draw people interacting very often, and I should. It is something I need to get better at. I just don't very often. I still try to find my place in the diary of Jane. So tell me how it should be. That doesn't look too bad so far. It should look better in live 2D. Oh, no. I don't like... Ah, shit. Is that just... So, when I did this, I actually moved I think you can just, sort of just barely see it. Not you, but... Actually, no, it seems to work fine. I changed where the eye was, but now I feel like... The face feels rounder now, and I don't really know why. And I don't like it. But Eyes. Eyes are so sick. I drew it and the eyes catch me off guard and I don't know why. Oh my god, hi Moala! Look at this and Yeats the art. Are a bit less sharp. Oh, I suppose so, yeah, actually. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay. That is something I do actually want to change. The thought of caring for anyone makes me want to scream. Cavities digging deep. Don't wanna stick my fingers in this or I'll start to bleed. Actually, you know what? I can just fix the color later, it doesn't matter. Gently pirate in mine. Hey, laptop. can you? Laptop, can you? It's, there we go. It wasn't registering me. I don't care about the low battery. I think that did help a bit. Get the fuck off like that hair. I just need this one. A little bit more. Turn off video so you could actually watch. I'm not sure what you mean. Passed out from exhaustion but woke up. You might pass out again. I am happy that you did get to stay, but yes, please stay healthy, as Bio says. Although, you know, you did have an awful lot to deal with today and recently. My teeth are in pain. I'm gonna break you. Come on, pen. This is fine, I suppose. Not fine, I suppose. I have mentioned you before. Bio. Yes, you are. You both are. It's so funny. Both my European friends are my DM yappers. Sorry. But it's okay. It is fun. What it say? On the Potara DM, yes. It's confusing either. Someday watching from afar, tell them who you are. They left me delicately scarred beyond a pathological facade. Don't you find it odd? Go on, praise me like a god. La 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 la. I think that did help. Neat. Thank you, Bio. Yes. Yes, Murray is the Portuguese friend, and Bio is the French friend, as I believe I've mentioned both of you to each other at least once. Thunder is no rhymes. Let's go into family in the mirror. Everybody's crooked by design. What was I doing? Right. I should have. As for that. Shouldn't I have? I think that was this. Someday we're luring on a faulty illusion. Understood I'm missing your fault, I'm alone. Who will I become? Sinking never-ending phobia. No, I don't like having stabilizer when I color. I think I like that color a bit more. So this is going to encompass all of the face and also the neck. So that's why I'm extending this beyond. So that's what this is going to be for. And if I do have a bald toggle, then I would like this to go more the way around. Can you... My laptop? Thank you. Then just let me see your phone. I am alone. Who will I become? What are you yapping about? I said it's bad as fuck. Yes, Maurice La Schnorka. Yeah. So yeah, Murray, when me and Bio met, it was back, I went by, Uni Pandora, or Uni Pandora. It was short for unicorn because the name was like a remnant of back of when my VTuber was going to be a unicorn. So, Bio, you know that you're fully welcome to spam and be annoying. To me, at least. It's just that, of course, yes, I may not always respond, but that does not mean that I am upset. It may just mean that I'm busy. That's true, she will. She will just do that. And then follow it up with a bites you and then a Saka Gooby. Changing species every new moon. Listen, I've been pretty good with sticking with Angel Moth, okay? Listen, Jericho was just so then I'd actually, like, pick my ass up and make a VTuber model for myself. No, you're not much of a problem, child. And I did show off your VTuber design, Muoa. Sneak peek again. La Schnorka. Yippee! I like the current bio design. It's really nice. It's snazzy as hell, too. Shorg. It is La Schnorga. The cute. What layer is this? Yeah, bio design. Bio has a design. I definitely still have the art that I made him for his birthday. Where would it be? Would it have been? Wait. No, wait. Hypothetis. I can't find it. Yes, the chibi. Actually, I guess I could have shown off the chibi. Where did that go? That chibi! Is this... this is the... this isn't the most recent redesign, though. And there's another one. I would find it, but I don't really want to run through my files on stream, especially. And the James art. Yeah, you and your little Marlu. Muba, did I show you the James art? I don't remember doing that. Here, wait. I know exactly what to do. I have a full-ass model, did you know that? So I'll just do this. Now you can't see it behind my big-ass head. Right. Oh wait, it is here. I just completely skipped over it. Yeah. There it is. This is Bio's most recent design. I really like it. But this shit's so cool. You actually have to go now. That's so true. You are employed. You're not the only one here that's employed, though. Bio is too. Haha. But good luck, Spuggy. Strive safe. And the big Marlu plush. Yes. Oh my god, speaking... Bio, have I told you, David Gallagher, Riku's voice actor, has actually been playing through the Kingdom Hearts games blind? Like, he's playing through them blind. He's currently, I think he's just finishing up, Riku's story mode of, Calm. Yes, it's so much fun. It's a lot of fun to watch. I'm not caught up, though. I still need to finish watching him play, the first game, and also... What is it? No, I'm covering chat too much. Yeah, I still need to watch him play the first game and, regular Calm. It is a lot of fun. Alright. More. Back to, Le Moth. Le Moth. Yeah, so how this works is that now when I move the model around, the shadow will actually come along with it. So I might actually want to extend it further on the sides, thinking about it. Wait. I wasn't paying attention to chat. Now I don't know the context or anything. Do your VTuber for fitting mortal possessions to the favorite character. That is true, that is true. I should draw myself doing that with Faust. And also Piccolo. I've been in a very Piccolo Dragon Ball Z mood lately. Probably because I've been watching the show again recently. Oh, it's so much fun. I love Dragon Ball Z. Does it work? I think that does work. What am I thinking? Ooh, it's smell of the game. He does have different bluish. Which means different things. Every damn time. I'm really confused about how this is gonna go about, but, you know, whatever. I think... No, I still need the accessories for his hair. That's the last thing that I really need to do, and then I think I can move on to working on his body, which is the part that I am most scared and intimidated by. Let's fucking go! Is me. I wonder what that will do. That is bullshit blazing. Still my heart is blazing. If the words kill me, I don't need a new world to you. I think that works. Oop. I forgot I had my symmetry on. Smells like you're leaving your account on Friday's polls. I don't know what that means. Smells like Wild Assault needs to leave your fucking game. What's wrong with Wild Assault, Muwawa? Listen, thanks to Wild Assault, now I get to hear Faust Guilty Gear say, is this where it hurts? And that's what I truly need. I need to be comforted. Why do you think my favorite character is a doctor? What? Actually, wait, I think... Still my heart is blazing. If the words killed you, I don't need a new world to you. Hey. Laptop. Thank you. So I did this with the ears too, and I need to retract it. Cut. And in here, it just needs to be pasted. Ooh. Now it's... No. Now you line it up with where it once was. Ba-da-ba-da. This part, that's... This part. That part. Followed by... What am I? And now we merge them. So then this way, because I am what is known as a fool, what'll happen is I can draw the shading layers on the parts where they need to be, and I could just merge it down with the color, and then, you know, then I just like separate and cut it by the left and right, because that's how I did the ears. But I did this whole part of the separating and cutting part to left and right before. Perfect. Everything seems to be fine, and if it's not, Devil May Cry! Squish, and you hate it. Banner opening tomorrow night for one of my favorites. I wish you luck on having less than 50 pulls to get the card. Devil May Cry. And stars 2 cards are just for bonus and extra outfits. I see. It is true though. Devil May Cry, pretty men, and you get all of them for the fixed price of regular video game price or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Years. Okay. So that's the head. And now I can move on to the body. Yippee! I'm debating if I should just have like head and body all be its one thing. Yeah, body all be its one thing, and then the head be its other thing, or if I should separate it between head, torso, and legs. God damn, he is mostly legs, huh? Actually, that's not true, because I think his actual waist is... Yeah, that's where his actual waist is, but that's still mostly legs. I thought I fixed that. Whatever. Guilty Gear has a lot of hot men. This is true. Do you want to see my favorite? He looks a little something like that. The boy. I love being stupid. It's so much fun. Get up now. Dr. Jones, Jones, calling Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones, wet up now. I-B-I-U, I-B-I-U. Pretty characters in Guilty Gear. I don't know why, though. I don't know, maybe Guilty Gear... Like, listen, they can all be attractive, but that doesn't mean you gotta be... That doesn't mean you gotta be, you have to be attracted to them, you know? That is the distinction. On Guilty Gear shorts, I send into pen. You do. She went from hot to cool. I mean, I suppose. I never really thought Lucy was hot, but, Found. One exception, Testament. That is true. Actually, yeah, because I've heard you talk about Testament before, so it's like, yeah. Surprised I didn't clock that. Testament! More gender envy than anything from Lucy? That's fair. I don't think anyone from Guilty Gear gives me explicit gender envy. Testament is very beautiful. We love Testament in this household. Paper bag guy. He is paper bag guy. That's why I love him. Wake up now. Okay. So I didn't think about this too terribly well. So there's a couple things that I could do for the neck. Either, you know, neck is neck shaped, and then we have the frills be a part of it, and then on another layer we'll have the collar, and then on another layer underneath the collar but above this one we'll have these frills. Or we could just have the frills be its own layer, separate from the neck and the collar. Creature toggle. But I feel like the creature toggle is special to the Snoka. Ooh, Trinity Encore. It was Warframe. Didn't even know it at the time. That is fair. Creature toggle is special to Snorka because you are a little creature. But I'm definitely gonna draw a face on the neck because I like to. It's fun. Creature. There's so many beautiful girls in Warframe. I can understand that. I'm trying to think. Could never go back to it. Why can't you go back to it? I feel like you've explained before why you can't go back to it, but I don't remember, so. Here, actually, I probably should split it up between torso and everything, shouldn't I? I think that's how you're generally, not layer style, how you're generally supposed to do it. G torso, whatever. And then I'll have an arms, which will then be separated in their own individual left and rights. Getcha! Not this. Give me back here. Arm left. Arm right. That full frames can have human faces now makes me unbelievable uncomfortable. I suppose I can understand that, but I don't like. I also don't know really shit about them. Literally, the only thing I know about Warframe is from the one time that Doll Dad played it, and then that was funny because I think the main thing he did is he just talked about how one of them is just dead ass pregnant. Just vessels before. But now there's. Oh, I see. No, I can get that. Putting a face to the faceless character kind of. Or not character, but yeah. Putting a face to the faceless thing does kind of ruin it. If the point is that it's faceless. That I can understand. What am I doing? Whatever. I'll figure out layers as I go. It doesn't matter anymore. This one, put you on weighted, because I don't like stabilized. I think I'm gonna go with the... Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the neck and the neck and the top frill being one thing, the collar being another, and then the bottom frill being a different thing. And what I'm going to do is in Live 2D, you can actually glue two things together. I might try gluing the collar together, stitch that bullshit up underneath it, so then it kind of works together, maybe? That might work, maybe? That was literally the point, yeah. Wolframs didn't have faces, only Mirage later introduced feature run to the point where cosplayers almost always need to be guided on stage because there are no visors for eyes to those things. Wow. I'm just thinking back at it, but I spoke about Ibai earlier. Have I ever shown him? I do use his 3D model on stream. Yeah, I think I have seen his 3D model. I think you have shown me Ibai, but not like a lot. You're welcome to, but you know, I am in the middle of stream, so it might take me a second to get to it. Wait. No, that needs to be a separate thing or else it'll meld together. Alright, whatever. I figured it out. It's fine. I'll just do this then. I guess these would be in their own neck group, wouldn't they? Whoop. I don't think I need to be terribly intricate with it, do I? It's a lucid paradise, take a pen and take a bite. I'll make you protagonist after we play hide and seek. From the sky. Let's play a game for all time's sake. Let's play a game. Are you ready? Get followed, silly creature. Yippee! Yeah, bio is mostly, chill, quiet time, but it's fine, it's fun. This is true, she literally will not shut up for 6 hours straight. It's cute. Another piece. Occasional French swearing. That is true. It's a lot of fun. I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this frail actually, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. It's coming from here, yes. I'm thinking. Let my brain think thunk. It's, I've only got so much RAM, you see. Oh. Where'd my music go? Solaria! Video paused. Why was the video paused? What the fuck? Yeah, music on stream is still working. That was strange. I don't like that it did that. Highlights of the stream. Back in the grind. What do you mean it's 11 p.m.? I mean, listen. Go for it if you want. I mean, I'll miss you in here if you do, and I won't be able to visit until I'm done. And even then I won't be able to stay long because I have D&D tonight. Or it's Pathfinder, but yeah. But yeah. If you want to stream, go for it. Asking how and why on anything is unexplained. Semblance of their normalcy, it's okay to do their breaks. Actually, I don't know how to do the collar either. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about the neck then. We're just not... Don't worry about it. Why would we worry about such a thing like that? Fortified by age-old condolences of the northern lights, God give us clearer skies. Night entangled in promises. No questions asked, hand tied behind our backs, bare fangs behind a mask. You'll keep lurking if you'd like. But if you're going now, then, or at least like audibly, then, you know, it was fun getting to see you again still. Wait your turn, there's something still inside. Out of thousands gathered, asking how and why. Still bring, is it mundane? Maybe attention pulled by needlework. They're desperate for a name. Burnt, the language unlearned. The arbitrary colors of a fabricated disarray. Num the bio. Got blocked by OBS updates. That's true. That would happen. I do too. Dude, Muawa, I remember that one time, I think you were supposed to stream, and then, like, an OBS update happened, and it literally fucked up all of your plugins, and, like, it fucked up everything, and now I'm so scared of OBS updates. I will literally not update if I am just about to do a stream. Please tell me when the fog will subside. To gather condolences, the northern lights pay more for all advice. Perfect circle. The dying holds hands tied in golden forms undefined by entrance analogies. Oh, wait. Oh, you. Damn it, you bitch. Tangled in absentee, story of my child's past. Got saps in broken glass. My aura shines at last. Ah. Don't want to draw. Just copy paste. Ba-la-ba-ba-ba. I think that's about equal. And merge these, duplicate them, bring them both down. I think that's about equal. Duplicate these, bring them both down. That's about equal. Duplicate, both down. Looks like we're only going to have one, and that is okay. I think that's fine. Yeah. It's just little bites. She don't nom the eat. She nom the num. Like, nom. 10 plugins. Fucked up tokens, so stream kept cutting, freezing, and rerunning. Interesting. I'm glad I've yet to see anything like that happen on mine. But I'm still scared about it. Actually. I messed up. I need this part. Listen. Unconnect, thank you. To actually be separated, because the buttons, obviously, they're gonna go on top of the ruffles. So I can't have it be part of the under base layer if it's connected to the ruffles. Think! Cut and paste. Yippee! Alright. Yeah. What was I doing? I remember. Nah, the raffles. The part that I'm especially excited for, to be honest, is gonna be the chowder print. Muara, you remember the chowder print, right? I showed it to you. Actually, I think that's supposed to go in line with the buttons, which makes the most sense. You're done throwing hands, you're just gonna lurk? Alright! I hope you have a very nice comfy lurk, Bio. Put your sound low so you can still hear. Okay. And then, of course, you know, if anything happens with the audio, like if, specifically if the music is either, like, too loud or too quiet, or, like, if it just cuts out for some reason, or anything, don't forget to mention it. I love Kagamine Len, my favorite Vocaloid. Actually, exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna go the easy way out. This only works on one side, but that's okay. I just need it as a guideline for now. The question is, though, do you think it'll look better offset, or should it be in line? Like, will it look better if it's like this wave, or if it's a more offset kind of scallopy? I'm not entirely sure. I think offset would be cuter. I might try it anyways. I can just, you know, move it up if I don't like it, so I'll try it offset first. Oh yes, your audience has seen enough. Oh, the world's gone silent. Here's to loving life. C-U-L-L-R, C-O-L-L-R. Blinded and erase my memories. C-O-L-L-R. Feel nauseous and it changes everything. She's nothing in the same. Colors are mixing frequencies. Selection. And now please applaud. There's nothing here. I can't sing that loud and also that high pitch and also while being quiet. Degrees. Eyes and scream, I'm already here. I've always been here. I love Ghosts' music. Lost control of my imagination. Tell me a solution. Sweeping across the nation. Finally. My imagination. Tell me a solution. Sweeping across the nation. Finally. Soon you'll tell about VOLR. I messed that up. Waste some memories, soon you'll be of us. COLR, leave you nauseous and it changes everything. I'm wondering if different colored buttons might look cuter. I've always been here. There's nothing from the same. Colored buttons are mixing frequencies. Cause like, the the Buttercup yellow buttons are really cute, but I don't know. I also feel like a darker color might fit with the fact that they're sitting on the like a lighter strip of purple. Perfecto. And there's the undershirt. And then oh my god. The fish. They're upon us. I'm so glad I figured out how to put or make it so music doesn't show up in the VODs, because it means I can use Nintendo music. Haha. What the hell do I name this? Undershirt, I suppose. Makes the most sense. At first I was just gonna save labeling everything and putting them in folders until like I had everything laid out, but then I was, looking at it, I made that extra layer and I just went, no, this is too much. I'm gonna go insane. So here we are. Stroke layer. Yes, pen battery low, I know. What the fuck is this thing called? I literally own one in real life. In real life. Give me a second. You have to give me a second while I look. Hello to long vest. Okay. I'll stick with that. Long vest. And I might separate the top from the skirt, which sounds the most... It sounds like that makes the most sense to me. You know? Ooh, excuse me. Whatever. And reminder to whomstever is watching still. Drink your water. It's good for you. I do have weighted. Huge. Long vest. This part is a little confusing for me. I once saw, and I don't, oh gosh, I don't remember what it entailed now, but it was basically just like a, it was a different way of doing the body so that you could actually, like, turn in space, where I think it was that the color actually extended beyond, and then you had like another line, like the actual outline line that you would then like conform to the body. So then, like, in this case, it would normally be like this, but then when he turns, this one would be like this, and then this one would would sort of straighten out more, so then it actually looks like the curve of a body, but I don't remember how to do that. I barely remember what it looked like. I wouldn't even know how to, like, actually implement that type of technique. That's the crazy part. What I did for the first Murray, and this is also what I did for Jericho, I just drew it normal, and then I went, you know what, when I have to change it, I'll just fucking deal with it, but, like, dealing with it sucks. Under the seal, again then unreal, a prudent pry, a snout hide way. Oh my god. It maybe has been a bit too long since I've sung Uncanny that I can't remember any of it. Ba, ba, ba. I notice hands around the center. Do the seal, the vegan unreal. I should let pry, side hides. Hey, it's intangible, though small, this that go through the night. Memories I felt before. I'll just go with it, to be honest. I really don't think it's that much of a problem. My hands, even if I cry, need to feel like I'm human through you, till the tears run dry. Things I see are a charcoal I'm due. Don't go, I feel too wrong. Uncanny all along. Debating if I should actually make this part its own separate, but I think I'll be okay with just having the bottom part of the long vest and then the back part of the long vest also just be their own things. And he's got wings! I forgot to show off the wings. Wabam! Wings. Yeah. These, I genuinely, like, I have so fucking little idea of what I'm gonna do about the wings. I haven't even lined them yet. I don't know what to do, and you know, that's okay. I'm not worried about getting this model done very soon. This is basically like my own little passion project. It's fine. It's fine. Tell it all, it shines intangible, a small they echo through the night. Memories I felt before, again and again goes blind my sight. But to be fair, I don't think the body really needs to be that, like, heavy in cutting. Then believe my dealings, hear me out, their only feeling. Should I then believe my dealings? Drop me with my own doing. Should I then believe my dealings? Make it out, stare at the ceiling. Even if I try, running shadows of human hands are... What is... Okay. Shadow mask withstands, I feel to riot. Uncanny all along. Also, if incidentally I'm singing too loud, you can just tell me to, like, shut the fuck up. Uncanny all along. Uncanny all along. Sometimes I touch you. question is, how exactly am I going to do the collar of the vest? Because technically... I did draw it a little weirdly. Technically, how vests do is they'd curl up like this. So in a VTuber model, what you would do is you would have you'd have this back part be its own thing, and then you'd have this center front part. But my question, do I then have another one for this part and then another one for this part? Because that feels like way too many. But if I do that, it will have so much depth. But am I even good enough at Live 2D to utilize that kind of cutting? Or am I just making more effort for myself? Ugh. I'm broken to be broken. But some things I think. But then that's the other thing, is just that this particular model, the lapels of the vest don't even, you can't even really see it. But like, you should be able to, theoretically, if I drew him with logic in mind. I don't really think I want... You know what? I know what I'm gonna do. I don't think I'm gonna do the whole back part, because like I said, the model isn't really drawn like that, and then if I decide to change my mind later, what the fuck ever. I'll just do it later. All I ever needed is here in my arms. Words aren't very unnecessary, they can only do harm. All I ever needed is here in my arms. Words aren't very unnecessary, they can only do harm. I don't think that's how that would work either. Man, you think it's gonna be easy, and then you actually try. And then it turns out you have no fucking clue what you're doing. Don't know shit. That's just me, all the time. All the damn time. I don't know shit. This kind of makes sense, but does it really? I don't know. I keep saying we won't worry about that. We'll deal with it later, but then you gotta worry about it at some point. You gotta actually do it at some point. So I think because the whole long vest is just one color, which feels a little boring, but I don't know. Everyone says that the model looks fine, so I'm not gonna worry about it. Get out of here. Damn, this brush is so nice, actually. Pen. Thank you. At least that part looks pretty nice. So stay awake just long enough to my way. Okay. Now I'm gonna make this one, and this is gonna be the long vest bottom, which is basically just gonna be comprised of the skirt of the long vest. I was thinking about how I used to line back when I was small and I used to draw with MS Paint. How I would use the, that, like, vector curve tool. And I was really damn good at it. And I question if I'd still be as good at it nowadays if I tried. And I'm certain that Krita does have its own version of it, but, like, fuck if I know how that works. Should I learn? Probably. Do I want to? Not really. Come on now. Whatever. I know, because this doesn't even look good down there. How dare you? Stabilize. Supposed to help me. That's fine, actually. That looks fine. I used to always use stabilize, and now I just, like, weighted more than stabilize. Because, like, stabilize is neat, but I feel like it almost has too much control. And I don't know if that makes sense, really, but it does to me. And we have his cute bows that need to be separated piece by piece. And unlike the bow in Jericho's hair, I'm not gonna worry about too much detail in these little bastards. So they'll be more like the bows on Jericho's arms. I'll make you say how proud you are of me, so stay awake just long enough to see my way. When should I, just for fun, add just like a nice, I could add probably like a nice swath of lace that sits on top, and then it's just like, at least it's an extra color, but I won't worry about it, actually. I've redesigned moth way too much, to be honest. Like, I know that Bio was making a joke about them always redesigning their character, but like, we both do, to be honest. I'll probably only be streaming for a couple more hours. It's actually quite nice. I've gotten more done on him than I kind of thought I would. I don't know why I thought that I'd still be like stuck. You know, I'd still be stuck drawing, or words are, I'm losing words. I'm going insane. Help me. Nightmare. For some reason I thought that I would just kind of be stuck like on the shading of his hair, because the last couple times I've tried to work on him, that's what was giving me trouble. But you know, I think it was just because I didn't know if I wanted to go with cell shading, and then once I finally decided to just do it, it turned out fine. What? Me? Overthinking? Do you know who I am? Dancing together till morning sun, my head is racing if I knew I'm Candy Mountain running without you. These should be separated, but I can separate them later, so whatever. Waiting for the build up so we can lose our minds. I want to make you mine. Now look at those cute bows. And then, of course, the bows would be higher draw order, so they'd end up on top of the other part, but whatever. You know how it is. And just live 2D things. But I still need the back of it. Me and my rainbow, we can have some fun, dancing together till morning sun. I should probably still use stabilize. I want to make you mine. There we go. So this is sort of the encompassing of the long vest. And then he had a neat little pattern underneath it. Not you. You. And it was, might I add, very neat. It was a nice, like, starry, like, little constellation system. because he's kind of astrologic a little bit. Laptop. Thank you. Hey. Hey. Thank you. I know this pretty rave girl, always think about her. Oh my god. Also, C3RL? I don't actually know how it's pronounced. I just usually do C3RL. Let me find that pattern I used. Not you. That's right, it's gonna be something that's actually visible. I'm silly. If I pull right through me and when I see her dancing, what I think a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. Always think about her when she says I do beat her. If I pull right through me and when I see her dancing. It actually wouldn't be visible thinking about it. Also, this is in fact how I decided on like my character's details and all this. Oh, it is this one. Come here. Copy. And then where did my music go? Why did you stop? Why is it paused? That is the third time that that's happened. The funny. It is very silly bio. When I see her dancing, what I think a chance in getting a little closer. So I want to paste. That is. So then this current layer update. Then I'm this on pattern. Going to make sure this is fine. Probably could have done this easier, but whatever. What I think a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. That is fine. And then oh, you. I'm supposed to use this one. Give it a second. It's working on it. You can see it down there, working. You got this little guy. Oh, I just noticed that the footage has been laggy this whole time. Here. I think it's likely because Elgato. Sometimes Elgato will do this where it'll just start lagging major. So, give me just a second. And now there it is. Nice and smooth. It didn't work also. Very silly. There we go. Very small though. I think if I scale it up, that's pretty good. Maybe a bit more. That's cute. So then Well, I should probably keep that because I use that for the little pattern on the legs as well. Look at that. Cute. But I don't like it being this color. So I think I should still be able to change it to... I like this kind of blue that I use for the stockings a bit better. This should still work. There we go. It looks so much nicer when it's blue. Gosh. It's looking so nice already. Like, it's barely even done. But it's looking so nice. I'm happy. Okay. All of 3 of them. Okay. So that was those. So what next do we need? The arms, of course, the neck and the collar, and the legs. I guess we can work on arms since I have them here. That should be fine. I think break already played. I wish YouTube music was fixed. Yeah, I like Scapegoat. Okay, it is still smooth. Nice. Just making sure that the Elgato was still smooth on stream and stuff. Ugh. Before I realized in your eyes I'm a demon, right? I'm still pretending like I attended your funeral today. How am I gonna do this? Overconsumption of your own compassion. I think I got it. Lantern in the night, get me away from history, from the cycle's bitter light. Now do you hate me? Are you afraid of me? Are you able to feel culpability? Calm down and rush at me and take your time. All we have is eternity, and now it's a new card. What can it turn apart? My name is Unknowns. So, normally I would have separated the shoulder joint like this, but because you're really not supposed to see underneath his arm, even when he turns with live 2D, you still shouldn't be able to see underneath it. Like, the most you should be able to see is about this. I'm not actually going to worry about any of the actual, rest of the shoulder joint here. I'm gonna fix this, though. I don't like how that looks. I gotta find. I took a photo, ashamed to remember you by. Make a brain a picture memory. Listen, you gave it to me, so give me a taste of sovereignty. A lantern in the night. Get me away from history, from the cycle's bitter light. Now the other question, because I have the idea of these little cloth bits to be on a separate layer, of course, because they're going to be warbly and flowy, so they should be on a separate layer. They're connected to this golden band. So, should the band be separated? Or should it be part of the arm? Now do you hate me? Are you afraid of me? Are you able to feel culpability? Bow down and worship me, take your time. All we have is eternity, and now it's a new card, broken and torn apart. I also think, unlike what I did with Jericho, I'm going to include the shoulder joint or the elbow joint as part of the upper arm. Because what I did for Jericho is that I separated like the actual joint from the top and the bottom of the arm, and it makes kind of a disconnect. And probably just due to the fact that I'm not very adept at this program or anything, it causes an issue where if I move too much, then his arm will split. I don't know why. It shouldn't. It doesn't in any of the rigging, but for some reason, like, when I'm moving around as him, it will. That's why you never really see, like, you know, you don't really see much of him. But also, that's just the case because, like, most VTubers, you don't. My cup too big. It covers my face so my webcam can't check it. I also don't want to listen to Appetite of a People Pleaser right now. This works. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. 'Cause looking in your eyes is looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. The same kind of principle is also going to apply to the wrist here. Not looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. Oh, 'cause the lady life's so short but amazing. Late night party in the basement. Just your Mercedes auto, smooth and make it. Yeah, life's only what you make it. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. 'Cause looking in your eyes, like looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I'm gonna have to start drinking water soon. I can feel it. The scratchy in the voice. So I'm gonna open up my water. Water. I'll fall asleep, yeah. There's nothing in this world I'd rather do. I wanna get numb and forget where I'm from. 'Cause looking in your eyes, not looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. And forget where I'm from. 'Cause looking in your eyes, not looking at the sun. I feel like you're the moon. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I think that works. And then theoretically the hand should also be separated, but it's always up to something. What of a kind. Mr. Zero Door and a typo. Shit. I think I need lipo. I don't know how I'm gonna separate the arm or the hands, to be honest, because I don't want them to be like too animated. So you very faint BB no money. Yeah, E vive no mambe. I like some of his songs. It's bad, you know, money. Whenever I hear the kids, I think they're saying bendy no money, which I think is very funny. So yeah. I'm probably going to separate the fingers more later, but not right now. Back to your stream. Okay. Have fun streaming, bio. Theoretically, animating his fingers should be easy considering they're jointed, but that's what I thought with Jericho's, and no. Not that easy. That's left, right, go. So yeah. This whole cloth and band problem issue really does become much more of a problem when it comes to this one that folds over the hand. Not entirely sure I'm gonna do it. But I'm just gonna draw it and we'll see how it goes. Babiba juncho sama. Not bad. One more time. It's one more chance, not time. I am a fool. Yep, I know. Ha. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I think, in regards to the upper arm at least, I can make it so that this band is separate from the both of them, because it has like a more directly attached frill, and that frill goes over the other one. Is this cheaping out on the art? Maybe. Do I care? Probably when I rig it and it doesn't look as good as I hope. Another instance of it's a good thing that this song will not be playing in the VOD. think this ring should probably be at a different... Might look a bit better. It looks alright. Not great. I don't know why I'm so bad at drawing rings on fingers specifically. I mean, I guess I'm just kind of bad at drawing rings, but I don't know. No, that looks worse. I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. That's shit for future me. Okay. So then, last thing we need is the frill on his arm. And I saw someone showing this off, showing off how they had like a very... I was watching a video just to remember like good cutting techniques, and the video I watched where they showed it off as an example, someone else's model that they had rigged that had a little shoulder frill just like this, and now I'm trying to remember through the depths of my brain what that looked like so I could draw it. I might just look through my history and see if I can find it, but it was a little while ago. Question is, who was it? And where? See, I thought it would have been that one, but I don't think it was. Oh well. I'll just do my best, I suppose. Ain't that just how it be, huh? Remember, if you struggle with perfectionism or anything like that, the golden rule, make it exist first, make it pretty later. But by Jove, make it exist. Okay. So I know how to draw frills is the thing. So I think I'm just going to do... should do this. This song is so funny. Cross it off my list. Got money in my bitch. That's a fact. Check, 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 check. Problems out of the crib. Better off of this wrist. That's a chat. La 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 la. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. So I'm real quick just going to do a quick like upper and lower separation. So there's the, and then just it off of my list. Got my money in my bitch. That's a chat. I said mom to the crib. So that's the bottom of top. Yeah, that one will probably come with. Do the jank, left it to the bank. And then above that one, we'll have I actually don't know. Wait. I've gotten it. And then, of course, this is separated by its colors. So we got there's one. Is that one too, or is heavy hearted? I wish I could find that video again, because the way that they did it looked really nice, but I forgot to take a screenshot. But I don't want to look for it in the middle of another stream. But I'm for the one I adore. To put if I'm honest. Oh, it was this video. I found it. So let me see again how those are done. And then I'll get back to this as soon as I can. Can you continue? Thank you. The ruffles. Yes, the ruffles. Okay. So, it looks like the way that this one was done, instead of all this bullshit, it was just done kind of like this, where we've got this one, and then on top of it is this one, and then I think on top of it would be sort of another one if I had to, and then underneath there's one underneath here, another one underneath there, and then this one specifically underneath this orange one, There's another, I guess it'll be even pinker. It has another one that goes underneath on both of these sides. So that one, yes. Yes, I'm becoming power. Okay, so then these two are actually separate ones. So that's a... There you go. Now it's, you can tell better. She spoke words of wisdom to the basement people, to the basement. Many surprises await you in the basement people, in the basement. Yeah, and that actually makes a really, really nice effect. Gonna find you in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going. And then behind it all is basically just another one right back there. Last time you know we're gonna find you stuck in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going. So, you know, that's not unlike what I did here, except I just did it way more convoluted. That would melt in your hands. Oops. Accidentally deleted a layer I did not want to delete. To the basement, many surprises await you. To the basement people, to the basement. This time you know we're gonna find you stuck in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going out on the main streets completing your mission. You hear that last time you know we're gonna find you stuck in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going out on the main streets completing your mission. 2:54. So I've got about an hour left. That should be enough time, mostly just to finish up the arms. But if I can just do that and finish the arms today, I'll be quite happy, because that'll still be, you know, so much more compared to what I would have done before. The last time you know we're gonna find you stuck in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going on the main streets completing your mission. The last time you know we're gonna find you stuck in the car seat 'cause you're not up to going out on the main streets completing your mission. I feel like Good Luck Babe already played. Maybe it's just because I listened to it last night. I feel like it already played. Guess I'm the fool with their arms out like an angel through the possum will. Boys and birds, you know it starts that stop the feeling. You could say it shows the way are me. Excuse the strawberries and good luck, babe. On good luck, babe. I bet there's more layers on this one fucking part than, like, most of the rest of the model. Whatever. It's a sexually explicit kind of love affair, and I cry. It's not fair. I just need a little loving. I just need a little air. All right. It looks so convoluted. I'm not gonna worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even. All of the colors will be dealt with when I color it. All the layers will be dealt with when I color and shade it and then merge it all up into one layer. All of those, don't worry about it. It'll be fine. When you wake up next to him in the middle of the night with your head in your hands and nothing more than his wife. I love the tears that go. You stand face to face with I told you so. Hate to say I told you so. You know I hate to say it, but here. I'm gonna do that thing I did before where I'd actually hide the layers of the parts I wasn't working on, because I think that that's probably gonna help me a lot. Good luck, babe. Oh, good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. Good luck, babe. Oh, good luck, babe. You have to stop the world just to stop the feeling. To stop the world just to stop the feeling. To stop the world just to stop the feeling. Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna learn from seeing someone with presumably more skill in doing this than I. Play us. You cannot beat us. Not that color. I don't know how I somehow thought that I had switched it to the correct lavender, but, you know. Silly, silly me. And then that looks so nice. It's Nintendo. I think it's funny that the longest song on my playlist is a secret boss from a Friday Night Funkin' Mario creepypasta mod. But I just really like this fucking beat, dude. Why cannot beat us? And then the whole hand. So yeah, I think maybe later, I'm probably gonna work on this off stream, of course, unless for some ungodly reason people like desperately want me to work on it only on stream. But I probably am gonna work on this later, and when I do that on my own, I'll just, I'm gonna separate the fingers and the palm out. I just don't want to worry about it right now, since, you know, I don't have a lot of time. Wait, I'm gonna do that thing again. Yeah. Daddy, yeah. Daddy, yeah. Daddy, yeah. Daddy, daddy. Come on, pen. Thank you. Oh, I see. I'm sorry, Bio. I hope that you're feeling better soon. If you haven't been drinking water, you should probably do that, and that might help with the dizzy. But good luck, and also, probably good night, because it's late for you, and you should probably go to sleep soon, at least. But it was nice seeing you here. Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I wish you good luck. I also, send the... what's it? Send the preferred comfort snacks. Bye-bye. Cannot beat us. Yeah, this shit's gonna look so messy for right now, but you know. Speed. Beat. I feel like the music got a lot quieter. Is that me or are my headphones dying? It shouldn't affect you guys, hopefully. I really hope it doesn't. Okay. So these 4 should be underneath. Perfect. But these 2 be underneath that one. It's that one. That one's fun there. There, I think. But you 2 need to be under here. One more. Another. Pretty damn close. I didn't draw it correctly though, so that sucks. Beat us. cannot beat us. There we go. That looks nicer. And should I make another one underneath this one? What are you? Oh, I think this is... Wait. Yeah. And then... So it would be up here. No, it wouldn't be like that. It'd be more like this. No, I think that's just a bit too much. But to be honest, having this one there might be a bit too much anyways, but we're not worrying about it. Don't worry about it, it's fine. But what I am gonna do is make all of these their own separate color, so I can keep track of the fact that these are the sleeves, and now I know. Yeah, that other one might be completely unnecessary because this is how it looks underneath everything else. I might. Is this podcast illusion? It is. There. That shouldn't really matter too much, but at least now it's a little bit more cohesive. And then what with the rest of the arms? God, too many layers. Looks a little bit like that. Again, we're screaming again, we're screaming again. So, really what that means is that these, yeah, and therefore these should be above. I think that might work. Again, we'll see how it goes, and I'll actually, like, I promise I'll label things properly when I actually go to rig it and all that stuff. And then shout, make a whole lot of noise. Well, after all, it's a television show. This is my telecast to anyone watching. Don't forget to stretch. Please do. It's good for you. Especially you've been sitting for 3 hours straight like I have. I literally woke up, made myself some noodles for breakfast, and then sat down and started all of this. A moment in time. It's not too bad. I mean, apart from layers being weird with their clipping, I actually think... Yeah, there we go. Where's been here? So yeah. Apart from strange clipping, because of shit that's gonna get fixed in Live 2D, hopefully. Not bad! I'm very happy. I think he's coming along quite nicely. And I did finish the arms like I said I would, so that's neat. Because the world's turning off. Well, finished in quotes. I did like as rough of them as plausible. The only thing left is the neck, which I think I might be able to work on a little bit more now that I've done everything else. The problem is... Actually, no. Yeah, it just has to be above the undershirt. Between that point. No, it also needs to be... It needs to be the highest of them all. I suppose that makes sense, because the frill also needs to go above the other part of the vest. To see you. Alright. I'm not certain. I think I'm just going to... I'm just gonna worry about the line art for right now. Actually, I should probably make like a quick mock-up of how this is gonna look and all that good stuff. So let me think. This part's easy enough. This is basically just redoing sort of what I did for the arms just now, of having our top layers and then having a set of bottom layers. Search and submerge. And then having some in-between layers that stick here that connects them. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. My only problem with that is that it creates so many layers. Like, that is so many layers for something cohesively so simple, compared to the rest of the fucking model, where there aren't that many layers. With the literal exception of, like, the eyes and the mouth. So... how am I gonna oh, jeez. And eepy. Search and submerge should not make me eepy. No, I don't think it's search and submerge. I think I'm just tired because I've been at this for 3 hours without a break. What tour? Okay. When I first made Jericho, he used to have way more earrings, and I've since just lowered them down to regular little lobe piercings. Maybe I should give him back all his fuck-ass earrings just for fun. I mostly just forgot it, and you can barely see his ears behind his hair anyway, so... Anyways, small tangent, because I was looking at my current model. Right, so thinking on how to simplify this down... I could just do what I sort of did here in the art, where I have these layers, and then underneath each of those is their connective, and that will lower it down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do it that way. It might not look as good, but it'll be easier on my sanity, so I don't care. And then, of course, as usual, I'll separate left and right later. Mochi. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Choco, macaron, shortcake, gelato. Mi su donut, I don't know Japanese, I apologize. And I think in a similar vein, I'm actually going to do that for the top part as well. So these I'm going to label pink. Oyachitsu, mochi mochi, mochi mochi, mochi mochi, yamachi. Kanachi yawani. Mochi mochi, mochi mochi, anakana kimachi, mach, 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 mochi, nararato tanachi. Actually, I think for the top one, I'm going to be slightly more lazy. And I'm only going to do it like this. Yeah. Mochi, sakaramochi, sakaramochi, kiraramochi, mochi, 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 mo, na na na. Zenzemi, da chica, da narorara. Narichinaro, nate, chanai. Yeah, that should be fine. And then that's way less layers on the part that's significantly less intricate, so fine by me. How I'm gonna do the spikes on the actual collar, though, I'm unsure about. My initial thought is... Let me get all these out of the way so we can see it a bit easier. And the neck. My initial thought was, of course, to have each spike separated. And then all it would really do... Actually, I guess that's... Actually, you know what? I guess that works. Yeah, because then I can just do, like... Excuse me, yawn. Yeah, because then I can just do, like, very minor puppet warping. Where... Da-da-da. Just do this as an example. Yeah, so then... If this were, say, Live 2D and I were... Can you do the... Yeah. Obviously, if it were Live 2D, this would look way nicer because it'd actually be separated, but can you? Click the right one. Thank you. I really dislike this warp deformer that Krita has, but whatever. Yeah, so then... Not that. These bendy bits are so useful, but not if you click on them when you don't want them. Yeah, so it would basically just work like this, of sort of how perspective works. I could make it so that, yeah, that still looks like it's spiked in the right direction. So then, in that case, I might include an extra secret hidden one from behind that will pop up with a more extreme movement. So it'll basically just be an inverse of this front one. So then when it, you know, when it flips to the other side, Waboom, there it is. Wacha, 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 wacha. La la, so I say. You know how it is. Oh gosh. Ooh. Where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. I see. It's a little laggy. I see. Ooh. Wait. Let me fix that real quick. I hate that I have to close Elgato every single time I have to do this, but like, I don't even know why Elgato does it anyways. Hearty, where have you buried all your children? Tell me so I say. There it is, nice and smooth. Ah, 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 oh. Ah, 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 oh. Ah, ah, ah. So then this one, I think what I have to do, you can keep them all caged. They will fly and fly away. Before then you will stay. They will fly and fly away. Yes. Sort of do that. So this is that trick I was learning when I was watching that other person when they were talking about it. Where down won't you get above the roof. Sorry. It's impulsive with this song. Where when it comes to something hard like this, because how it works is, it's not demonstrating very well in Krita, but basically, when you want to turn it, can you click the actual big button? Thank you. When you turn it, I didn't know it disappeared like that. Okay. Okay. I dislike Krita's warp function. Achilles, 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 come on. Whatever. I think y'all get what I'm trying to say at the very least. Is that if you do it like this, then when it's time to actually turn it, you do this. And see, now it actually looks like it has a little bit of perspective to it. So when we go back here, yeah, it actually looks like it's turning, kind of. It'll look better in live 2D when it's, you know, built to do that. But don't suffer alone. Engage with the pain as a motive. Today of all days, see how the most dangerous thing is to love. How you will heal in your eyes above. Question is, it would work like that. Despite loving spiked collars, I'm so bad at drawing spiked collars. Absent of cause or excuse. And self is not urgent and self-referential. No audience could ever want you. Crave the applause, yet hate the attention. Don't miss it, your act is a ruse. It is empty, Achilles, so end it all now. It's a pointless existence for you. Dum da dum, dum da dum da 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 da. Yeah. Achilles, Achilles, straw down the bottle. Don't listen to what you consumed. It's chaos, confusion, and wholly unworthy of feeding, and it's wholly untrue. You may feel no purpose, no point for existence, all just conjecture and doom, gloom. There may not be meaning, so find one and seize it. Do not waste yourself on this roof. Hear those bells ring deep in the soul, chiming away for a moment. Feel your breath course frankly below. See life as a worthy opponent. Today of all days, see how the most dangerous thing is to love. How you'll heal in your eyes above, crowned by an overture bold and beyond. Lies more courageous to overcome. You want the acclaim, the mother worth it, Achilles. Don't listen, Achilles. You dense worth more, Achilles, than a rat, much more than a rat. No one asked your opinion. No one asked for your thoughts. Be done with this now and get off the roof. Can you hear me, Achilles? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. Achilles, come down. Achilles, come down. Throw yourself into the unknown with pace and a fury defiant. Clothe yourself in beauty untold and see life as a means to a triumph. Today of all days, see how the most dangerous thing is to love. How you'll heal in your eyes above, crowned by an overture bold and beyond. Lies more courageous to overcome. Goddamn, that collar actually looks like fucking nice, dude. Hoodoo, just keep trying. Oh, that's a mouth that ever moves. Almost. Mississippi. Very wealthy. Where are they now? 6 feet under, but she was granted one more star at the convent of the Sacred Heart. How'd you get here? 1920. How old were you? Don't remember. And what happened? I met Amos, and he stole my heart away, convinced me to elope one day. Now tell us, Roxy. Fred Casely, my ex-boyfriend. Why'd you shoot him? I was leaving. Was he angry? Like a madman. She was not a belong. Then describe it. He came toward me with a pistol. from my bureau like a tiger. And yet they both reach for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. Yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun. Oh yes, they both reach for the gun, for the gun. And then all of these I'm gonna mark as being part of the collar. I'm sorry, by the way, for all the singing. I hope it's not, like, too annoying. But, you know. I like to sing, and these are songs that I listen to. Kidding. I missed it. My favorite part. Jump the track. I'd give my life to bring him back. Stay away from jazz and liquor and the men who play for fun. That's the thought that came upon me when we both reached for the gun. By the way, if you want to know where the song is from, it's from the movie version of the musical Chicago. I love Chicago. It's one of my favorite musicals. God, I hate how this looks. This is why I add... Yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, for the gun. There. Fun fact, that's the actual reason why I drew... Initially, I drew the little, face on... God, it's so hard to think when I'm listening to this song. Both reach for the gun, for the gun. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reach for the gun, 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 the gun. See, that part's really fun, because throughout the whole song, it's like he's puppeting the lady by having her talk, like a they make the joke about it. His mouth never moves, almost, which means it does, actually. Okay. And then that one part when he says gun at the very end, he actually does not move his mouth because he drinks water, which you should be doing too, by the way. It's got ten, nitori dami, anytime. It's got ten, kimi mo tako kanta sentauna. Kimi rai no ta, kimi rai no ta, turu na papa, satimo, nuchi. Oh my god. My symmetry tool wasn't on. No! It's not actually that big of a deal. It's just kind of annoying. Because now all I really do is I just retrace it. There we are. Curious. Catch that. And now we do it again, but for the top part of the shirt ruffles. Just one keep me now. Happy. Only problem that I'm kind of realizing is I don't actually think I can merge these with the line art now that I'm thinking about it, because what was it? Because there's supposed to be a pattern on top, and I really like this thing that I know it for the show Chowder, so you might know what I'm talking about. There's this thing that Chowder does where a print, like the print or the texture of something, will be a static image, and then as a character moves, they'll just walk across that pattern. I love it. I love when that shit happens. And it's what I want for a very specific pattern to be on my character. This pattern. Yeah. I think I should have... very, very end. I swear I actually, like... maybe I just tested it. But yeah, so, like, in this one, it would be something like this. Let me turn that off. And then we're gonna color pick a purple. And here, cut. Yeah. So I'll undo that, but it, yeah, so it would be like this, and then, you know, as he moves, it would stay still as he moved, but obviously I can't replicate that too accurately. And there is a way to do it in Live 2D, I'm pretty sure. Hell if I know. I'll have to figure it the fuck out. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just clipping, like clipping masks and stuff. Oh my god, wait. Look at how he's coming along. He's so cute. I forgot his neck. Forgot his neck part of the neck. Yes. Yes. Okay. So now what I have to do, I might delete that extra layer of frill on the arms that don't actually need to be there because they're hidden by the long vest. These two. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, that'll likely be fine. So the only thing I need is his legs, really. Legs and wings, and then to fix everything up. And his halo. So fun fact about my character. He's a moth angel. That's why all of the wings and the whiffy bits. So, here we are. Actually, I think... There it is. Yeah, he does have the halo layer in here. See a bit better on the white. But yeah. So, I need to figure out a way to make it glow because he has other little rings and stuff that sort of float around him. As you can kind of see in here. This giant mess of an of an image. I want you to know the emptiness of trust. I want you to know that they... But yeah. Teehee. I'm very excited. Vest, undershirt, arms. So, yeah. Next up, next up we'll be working on the legs, but gonna be honest, chat. It's been 3.5 hours. It's almost 4, and I usually go on a walk with my mom when she gets home, and also I've got Pathfinder later today, as stated. So bother you. I'm probably going to end it soon or now. Probably just now. All things considered. That said, though, we got an awful lot done. And I'm really happy and excited about that, actually. Well, how fitting to end off on silence. Don't let my silence bother you. Alright. Chat, and anyone who happens to still be here. I don't know if any of chat is actually still here, but just in case. I hope that you had a nice day, even if all you did was lurk and you just hung out. That's fine. It's still nice. And I hope that I acted as either efficient entertainment or background noise. Either or, I suppose. This VOD will be up on YouTube, give or take, in a few days. Maybe 4. And then I have a lot of other VODs to update. But that's okay. Well, I had a very nice night. And good luck to all of you. And I hope you all have a nice night, morning, evening, whichever. Bye-bye.